Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nabil Hazim bin SHAFIE. The topic given to us is the issue and challenges using the big data in banking industry. In this age of transactional modernity, the high amount of data gathered and produced every day give organization different analytical opportunity to detect information that is useful for their operations. This high quantity of data and myriad analysis option resulted in the use of the expression of big data. Organization in the new test marketplace continually strive to incorporate emerging technologies to help them achieve strategic advantage and develop their creative capabilities. Big data technology will give the banking sector the approach needed to process larger volumes of data more quickly and accurately. Next, there are several obstacles to realizing or even using this big data in the banking sector. At the first, every facility created will inevitably have problems that arise, such as the higher risk of using the data and vague data strategy. Therefore, the bank should use the data that has been obtained more carefully. It can not only affect the operation of the bank, but it can also cause a phenomenon of dissemination of personal or financial data by some irresponsible parties. There are issues and challenges that a business needs to overcome before determining areas where the advantages of big data should be brought into bench in order to gain a strategic edge. The prospects brought about by big data in the field of finance are accompanied by a set of issues and challenges, such as strenuous for account to investigate and analysis the right of data. Hazy data approach industries using data analysis construct to high expectation and the aggregation and incorporation of data. In the end, the related financial data problem discussed in this analysis should be monitored on an observational basis using the current long-term data. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is HIDAYAH binti SYAMSUL AMRI and my matric number is 055820. Today I'm going to summarize the literature review for this research. First of all, based on your Loki, big data is the most written buzzword in the financial services today. Based on Alexa Chalmers, there are three issues regarding big data, which is the bigger the data, the higher the risk. Second, vague data strategy. Issues that were discussed in this research is data integration. Based on Terry Brown, there are three challenges of data integration, which is heterogeneous data, poor data quality, and scalability. To overcome this issue, there are a new approach of big data analytics is created. Based on Lubna Rabi, there are three types of data analytics, which is descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive. In addition, characteristic of big data consists of three things, which is volume, velocity, and variety. James Ewan mentioned some application of big data in financial services. First, personalization. Second, it helps to tighten the security. Third, the rise of big data carries boundless potential for investors. Fourth, it has been used in insurance sector. And lastly, it has been used for revenue.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shamin binti MOHAMMAD and my matric number is 056431. Based on some research, there are several issues and challenges that can be identified and big data relevant to the banking sector. Firstly, it is difficult to account to investigate and analyze the right data. With data those produce loss, if fragment data were discovered and examined, it's indeed pointless. The research also progressed through explanatory to the diagnosis and statistical push to the concept of insight, presently only for functional one. The above insight could also only generate optimal outcomes if the data has been processed from a trustworthy sources. SIM accounting firm and funding expert must judge the type of data to be included. If the information That is, first used faultily, then regardless how effectively, and then it is process of outcome are misleading. To resolve this obstacle, acknowledging the correct type of data is needed, and then it is important to determine whenever additional evidence is available for evaluation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is IMAN FARHAH binti RUSWANDI and my matric number is 054672. Okay, now I would like to present about the issue and challenge of using big data in banking industry. One of several hard issues is a hazy data approach. If the company requires a comprehensive and realistic strategy, if it seeks higher capital returns in big data analytics. Next, a root cause is a deficiency of a well-defined and effective implementation strategy. It's not really possible for an organization could attempt to generate vast amount of data and build unique and valuable information through acquired large data sets. An extensive objective and question are critical in order to analyze the data and to strategize the results. Last but not least, a company should ensure that resources are not wasted at all, which is why clear and extensive identification is needed. The whole issue allows garbage to be disposed and only deep insight acquired from data analysis.
Assalamualaikum, my name is ZAHIRAH ROSLAN, my matric number 055787. I will continue on explaining about the third issue, which is company that use data analytic formulate goals that are too high, posing a challenge to big data. Like ZD Nuts, Larry Dignan recently wrote, if 2012 was the year of big data hype, interest and pilot project, 2013 will bring production deployments, early returns on investments and a bit of disruption. By 2014, big data projects and systems are likely to be commonplace. They do not comprehend that the journey from the data analytic to the optimization and improvement of business operation is a long one. The approach of the pilot project is one way to improvise, gain insight and resultantly create fast win. Taking one smart and small steps make the overall position of a company strong and stable. It will be a great challenge to determine the directions of movement that the organization follows in terms of data analysis implementation.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NADIAH binti ADNAN. My number matrix is 054514. Okay, so next I will explain the point number 4 of the challenging in finding. It is the aggregation and incorporation of the data. Okay, number 1. Each combination of numerous data set, it must made by clear without taking the format and location account. The second one is generally these issues arises when another relationship among the banking and it is not well known. Okay, the last one is there seem to be numerous challenges that must be overcome during the incorporation of the big data with the business. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Aisyah binti Muhammad ZAMRI and my matric number is 054569. In conclusion, big data and the banking sector have a close relationship which provide an adjustment and benefits to the banking sector itself which make it more organized and systematic. However, all issues that arise in this study should be pointed out with all solutions so that it does not become a stumbling block to the development and profitability of the bank itself. One of the commendable trends that will further drive the growth of financial product in the banking sector is the digitalization of banking, such as fintech. The vast volumes of data provide an infinite opportunity for all types of company in diverse fields to take advantage of this big data, and of course, the banking industry is among the most advantaged. They have several issues and challenges that arise from using big data in the banking industry. So, further study of financial data management system is important to overcome the matter arise. Finally, the problem relating to big data in the financial sector explored in the current study could empirically be checked in future new studies.